Welcome, everybody, to Behind the Loo. We have our very own special guest with Phil, where he's here to talk about the World Cup. Of course, you have our regular hosts of Brennan, Mason, and I. And so, what's up, Phil? How's it going?
Hey, how's it going? This has been an exciting World Cup in the U.S., Mexico, and Canada. But yeah,
Yeah,
happy to be
been a
here.
lot of awesome matches going on with it.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, today, I guess where do you guys want to start?
Yeah, let's start with today.
Today,
Do you guys want to start with today? Yeah, today was a crazy day.
So,
We
just so
watched.
just so we have reference with it, today's July 14th. So we just got done with Spain versus France.
Yeah, we were. Me and Phil were just talking about this before we started the podcast. That in this past weekend, me and Phil chose France as our favorite, and that did not happen today.
oh yeah,
Spain beats France 2-0. And they keep Mbappe in the cage. What the hell did you see, Phil? Why didn't France win this game?
yeah. I don't know. They have a bunch of talent from all around Europe and all around the world, honestly. And it was just kind of shocking. From the beginning, I thought they had a very good shot at it. And Spain, they've been kind of looking shaky, but if you look at it, Spain has only conceded like 2 or 3 goals this whole tournament, which is kind of nuts. But their offense hasn't been as strong as France's, so it could have gone either way. But as you know, with the nature of this tournament and how far they've gone, the knockouts, anything can happen. One bad day and it's over.
Yeah,
So
from what
Yes,
I'm seeing
that's
from these matches, it looks like Spain only got scored on about once, and that was in the matchup against Belgium.
yes.
yeah,
Spain's defense sounds like they're carrying them. Do they have the best defense in the whole knockout phase? That sounds pretty damn good.
they're rock solid, honestly. A lot of very good players, and Rodri, who plays for Man City and won the Ballon d'Or, best player in the world of that year. There's just a bunch of defensive setup that they've done, and it's working. So we'll see how that goes in the final.
So I
Who?
guess. Oh, go ahead, Mason.
Well, I was just gonna say who. So who scored for them? The 2-0. Do you
Um,
know who scored?
Let me see. Hold on. I
I
was,
can also
let's
and I've got.
see. You got Oyar Zabal. He scored a penalty in the 22nd minute, and Pedro Porro, who plays for Tottenham right now, but I think he's on the move this summer. Um, but yeah,
Tottenham Hotspurs.
Tottenham Hotspurs. Yeah. So two very good players, very talented, and they held it down. They didn't get scored on. That's the name of the game.
Phil, you're a Manchester United fan, right?
Oh no, Chelsea, big
Yeah,
Chelsea
that's
fan. So
yeah.
and on the Spanish team, there's a guy Cucurella. He's got this crazy ass hair. He was a Chelsea player, one of the best left backs in the world. Just recently transferred to Real Madrid, so good luck to him. But um, man, he played a hell of a game too. He was one of the big parts of their defense. So yeah.
So, how many World Cups have you watched, like fully into this much in depth and whatnot?
Oh, back when I had more time, the 2010 World Cup was the first one that I like kind of was present for. And that was in South Africa. Crazy. I mean, you remember Shakira and the It's Time for Africa. That was a
Mm-hmm.
great World
Oh
Cup.
yeah, that
Um,
song.
Absolute scenes all around. Some
She's
great
all over the
players.
place.
Oh yeah. 2014 was my favorite though. That was Brazil, and there were just so many crazy goals. And then of course that 7-1 with Brazil Germany in their home country. That was freaking wild. And
Right.
then Russia. I didn't watch as much of Russia in 2018. It was super cool, but it was kind of whatever. And then 2022 Qatar was interesting because it played in the winter instead of the summer, and I really enjoyed that one too
Yeah, I
because I
remember
had
that
more
one being
time.
weird.
Yeah, but
Because that was
it was
still the
super
after
cool.
effects of COVID and stuff, right?
It was COVID, but also they determined that the region would be way too hot during the summer, so it worked out for everybody, honestly. Couple weird times to watch, like in the middle of the night, but it was okay.
See, that's what I love about the
Yeah, so,
World Cup though, is when it's outside the US, it has like those weird times to like watch all those games. Like watch the game like at 4 in the morning. It's like pretty sick.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
know like the World Baseball Classic's that way too with Japan. So I've always enjoyed those like weird hours, just with the time zones.
Well, I thought it was cool. My favorite game to watch so far from the World Cup this year was the England Mexico game. That game was really fun. A lot of drama. Mexico always plays with grit, so like their games always like get kind of crazy. But
Oh yeah.
I was watching it and I was like, "Holy shit, England's gonna pull it off!" You know, they do 3-2, and they do that live stream thing where they show England. And it's like all these people, no one's going to bed tonight. And I'm like, why are they saying that? It's 4 in the morning. It's 4 in the morning, and they're up watching their England team beat Mexico. And it was like a 7 or 8 o'clock game for us. I'm like, that's true, but like we don't. I thought it was weird today. I'm like, oh, that's weird. We have a 2 o'clock game. That sucks. And then it's like, no, England just watched a 4 a.m. game like
Oh, yeah.
a week or two ago.
And the
So
pub will
it's-
be open too. Like they'll be pre-gaming, I guess, their day as well.
Yeah,
they're
yeah, and I
crazy about it.
Was so Phil? So St. Louis, Amsterdam, right?
Damn, yeah.
Amsterdam Tavern. the
Amsterdam
one?
Tavern. That's the place to watch.
So during the other World Cups, when we had a weird time slot, was it open at weird times?
Not that I remember. Whenever they're open from like 6 a.m. typically until whenever they close at like 1. But if it's like a 4 a.m. game or a 3 a.m. game, they may skip those if they're not big games. However, one of my favorite things that they do there is for the big games like the World Cup final or the first USA game, they close the whole street of Morganford off in front of the tavern, and they have the big stream going, and that's super cool. One of the
Yeah.
memorable things I remember in Qatar in 2022 was it was Black Friday, and so everyone had work off, but it was the USA versus England, and they closed the street off for that, and it was an
Oh
absolute
my
madhouse.
god.
That's
It was
after the
so funny.
wasn't that when the Queen died?
Yeah, the Queen
Oh
died
my
around there.
What were they chanting? They were chanting like put her in the
Lizzie's in the box, in the box.
yeah, Lizzie's in a
the
box. And they kept chanting that, and I was like, holy fuck. Like,
That's
you know,
awesome.
And people
Wow.
dressed up in like powdered wigs and stuff, and poured twisted tea on the street and stuff because
Yeah.
fuck England, right?
Yeah,
So it was
that
dope.
was the time. The like one time I went and watched a game at Amsterdam, and it was on the street, and yeah, it was what a fucking time. Because I remember looking around like, I thought these people were supposed to be like caring people. They're out here fucking slandering England like sideways.
That's the nature of the game. That's how the fans go. That's why, like, I think the USA, we need to work on our chants. We're getting there, but man, other countries they'll just say some
Dude, they're
crazy shit.
so good at making
But over here,
chants.
we're kind of like cheerleading a little bit, and it's like we got to step up our game. We got to be mean. We can be mean, you know. So
Yeah, I think the soccer scene for sure, United States seems to always be following like European customs and things like that. But it's like, dude, embrace being American. Let's do something fucking American. Let's make everyone else piss off at us for being so different and annoying. Like that's what's great about being American is that you're pissing off all the other countries.
oh, yeah.
it's
All
it's
soccer,
our
right?
God-given right, damn it.
That's
Did
awesome.
that England game in Qatar, wasn't that like just a group stage game too?
It was a group stage game, and I don't believe in.
I
I
think no one
probably
won.
need fact
It
check. but
was, I think it was
Yeah.
0-0.
It was a draw. I don't think they've ever beaten us in a competitive World Cup match, but I'd have to fact check that. We've always drawn, or yeah, I think it's always drawn. Honestly, we might have won one, but might have been a long time ago.
So what have
Against
been
That's
the,
a
England?
big thing against
Yeah.
England. Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, so what have been the stick out games for you during this World Cup and whatnot? Like,
Yeah,
what has
that's-
really stuck with you?
That's what I was
watching
going
it
to
all?
ask. What's been your favorite ones?
That
Here, I'll
Cape
pull up,
Verde game. Oh my gosh, the
Oh,
one
yeah.
against Argentina. Wow. It was
So this is the
Inspiring.
knockout rounds.
oh, again,
Which one were you
last-
saying,
last-
Phil?
The let's see.
Was it in knockout?
The one right at the
very
very beginning of Argentina's branch. 3-2 Cape Verde. That one,
Oh, right here.
incredible. Yes.
What happened in
one-
that game?
Went into extra time. Cape Verde, very small country. Nobody expected much out of them, and they held the reigning champions to 2-2 until the dying minutes, where Enzo Fernandez headed a goal to make it 3-2. But they really had him on the fritz.
Oh,
Same
yeah.
thing with Egypt, but I mean, Cape Verde definitely outperformed anything that anyone believed in. And in fact, that second Cape Verde goal was super cool because the guy scored an absolute banger. It curled in top bins, and he ran all the way to the stands to go find his wife and hug her. So that was super cool too.
That's awesome.
I
Yeah.
remember seeing bits of that game, yeah, and I remember being like, "Holy shit, what the hell is this team?" And then
Crazy.
someone's like, "Yeah, it's the smallest team in the in the whole thing, or at least in the knockout." And I was like, "They're gonna take down Argentina? That's kind of fucking wild."
It's
But
incredible.
of course, Messi still gets his story so far, his beautiful storybook ending potentially with his statue where he's riding the fucking trophy
Cup.
like it's a dick on the back.
Oh man,
That trophy is that statue and that whole picture of that all is absolutely wild. I don't know who approved that and
Yeah.
thought it was a good idea.
Who you guys
Oh,
have
boy.
to? If no one's seen it, you guys have to see it. It's might be the worst fucking statue I've ever seen. And then there's been a lot of bad statues, but how big that fucking statue is, and all the time they put into it, it's so fucking miserable.
You said it's the Messi statue?
Yeah. Are you looking it up?
Yeah, is it the one where he's like running?
Well, no.
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 Brendan, you don't
I
understand it.
you're right.
It's worse than
It's
that.
bad.
Because I see several statues, and there's some that are. Wait, I think I know which
Do you,
one.
do you
that
see the
is.
one?
It's the one with him over the statue. It looks like he's like right. Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah.
What is
Wait,
this?
do you have a picture of it from the back? Because
What
that's
is
where it
this?
looks really bad too.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. You see that?
Dude, who? Oh, it looks like all right. Some people thinks it looks like he's riding it, but and my internet's really terrible right now. But to me, it looks like he's like shitting. It looks like he's taking a fucking shit. Like he's like in the woods trying to take a shit.
That's funny.
It's like Jesus Christ.
That's so bad. That's so bad. Oh my gosh.
I don't know why they would approve
All
that
like stains
pose.
around his legs and shit, like in his face.
It's not something you can take down easily either. It's just there.
No, look how big it is.
Well, the pose I think is what makes it worse.
That's terrifying. Oh man.
Yeah, and the statue is like all veiny and stuff. Oh, it's fucking terrible.
Holy
What
shit.
were your
yeah, so
thoughts on
he-
the? I was gonna say.
It's a storybook.
I was gonna ask too about the. I mean, how much of the USA and Bosnia game did you get to watch? Because here being in St. Louis, it kind of really did show off the amount of
Battle of St. Louis.
yeah,
Oh,
how many
yeah.
how much of a Bosnian culture that we had in here and whatnot. Like I had never seen that amount of people coming out for a match like that just to view it and whatnot.
Oh yeah, it was popping. I was at Ballpark Village. It was packed there. A lot of Bosnians, a lot of US people dancing, people singing, people throwing other people up into the air. A lot of energy, and it was fantastic. Honestly, it was a good time. Everyone kind of sang and danced at the end, and unfortunately, it was not on a weekend. But man, what a game and what energy there was in St. Louis.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm trying
That
to
was at
think of.
Ballpark Village, right?
Ballpark Village. I know
Yeah.
Amsterdam Tavern was also popping, but I wasn't gonna risk trying to get there and then stand in line for like 30 minutes, you know. So yeah, it
Yeah.
was cool.
Was it was it like pretty peaceful, or was there any hostility there?
No, that's the cool thing about the World Cup for the most part, and soccer fans in general. I feel like as long as you're not like a complete asshole, like people usually banter a little bit, but they'll get over themselves. You know, it's not like the end of the world or fights usually. Especially at Amsterdam Tavern, people are pretty civil there. But yeah, hold on, let me see. I took this with me to the Ballpark Village game too.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Messi vein.
The real
Yeah.
Messi vein, the real life Messi vein. I have it here with me. But yeah, no, it was a cool time.
That's awesome.
And
Yeah.
speaking of hosting, did you guys see for the World Cup final, City Park was going to host a watch party? I got an email, and the tickets were gone in an hour.
Wow. So that's
It's-
packed.
It was gonna. Well, I don't know if it's the whole stadium. I think it's just the Michelob Ultra Club. But I saw my email like in an hour, and it was like, "There's no more tickets left." I'm like, "Shit," because that would be cool. I mean, like we've always had Ballpark Village. Like Ballpark Village can be fun sometimes. It depends on like a lot of different things. And then Amsterdam's, of course, is like the soccer spot. But it would have been cool because like this whole time we're missing out on City SC. It would be cool to like get ready to go back in the season watching the World Cup final and the Michelob Ultra Club. And I've been in the club before. It's really cool.
Pretty nice.
AC and all that shit. Yeah, especially in the summer.
Mm-hmm. Especially when it rains too. Like you get out of the rain. I remember the one time I was there, it just started pissing rain, and I'm like, I'm glad I'm not out there. So it was cool.
Yeah. So beyond that CPV and the Argentina game, any other ones that you were like crazy about?
I thought that Norway-Brazil game was kind of nuts too, because everyone kind of expected Brazil to just go ahead and take it because, Brazil's a storied team. They have 5 World Cups in their history. They usually play like Joga Bonita, but I don't know. Norway was super cool. Erling Haaland, what a beast. That guy fucking rocks.
He loved America. He was living it up in America when he came here.
He's an insanely good striker, but he's also just such a goofy guy that I think he's just very lovable. And I kind of wish he beat England, but...
Well, how do you feel about him? They took him out at the end of the game.
Yeah, he probably wasn't super happy about that, but I sometimes...
What's the logic in that?
Sometimes they do it maybe if he's feeling something in his leg, could be injury. Also could just be that maybe they're playing a player that hasn't played the tournament yet, and they just want to get him on for the World Cup. So he has that experience under his belt too.
Okay. So you think they saw the impending doom of like this match might be over?
Yeah, sometimes they do that. Like it's kind of like baseball. Whenever they're getting blown out, they'll just put a position player in pitcher and just say screw it. But with that, sometimes they like to put on young players at the very end when they know they're going to lose and just kind of go through it. It also could have been potentially that. It could have been fresh legs. It also could have been a strategic thing with if they made it to penalties, they would have someone who's a penalty specialist. There's a whole bunch of factors. It could have been anything. And the only way to know is to actually be on the coaching staff.
Yeah. I thought it was questionable, but I mean, there had to be a good reason to not put him in.
Yeah. But yeah, there were some very good matches throughout. But those were the ones that really stood out to me, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. Well, so then if France is knocked out, who's your favorite now? Who do you want to win? Who do you think's going to win?
Ooh, okay. So, I mean, that goes into tomorrow, England versus Argentina. I want England to win. I know that Messi is Messi and he's always going to pull it out, and they have such great players, but England haven't won the World Cup since 1966, and they've only won one. And I feel like they would be the best winners out of, I guess, Spain and England and Argentina, but anything
can happen. Is that your one you want to win? Is England?
I'd love England to win. I think that would be great out of the 3 left. So, yeah. What about you guys? What do you guys think?
So, I was with you. I thought it was gonna be France, but now I'm kind of like happy for Spain. I don't know when the last time they won. I'm also kind of like a hipster, a hater. I don't need to have Messi crammed down my throat all the fucking time.
Yeah.
This guy has a great legacy. He doesn't need to go out with fireworks. Like I don't like endings like that. I like when sports are like either unpredictable or just like real raw. So I don't like endings like that.
I hope the greatest ever goes down and is just crying in pain. Never reaches high hopes ever again.
Fucking Peyton Manning. When Peyton Manning won in his last fucking game with the Broncos, like that was my team, and I was still like, this is kind of dumb. Like, look, everyone's crying, having tears.
That is
like,
crazy.
This is a movie. I'm like, this stuff's so dumb.
That is a crazy take, Mason.
No,
I'm not gonna lie.
It doesn't sit with me. I'm like, oh look, Peyton Manning played a terrible freaking game and like got carried by his team, whatever. Like, I'd rather see a more a more dramatic thing like the Blues did in 2019, where it's like this crazy team out of nowhere. I don't want to see Argentina just because it's Messi's last freaking game to get it done. Like, that's so boring to me.
Yeah, when Ray Bourque won the cup with Colorado, and it was his last season ever, and they have that great call after 22 years, Raymond Bourque is a Stanley Cup champion. You're like, nah, fuck that. He should have lost. He didn't deserve it.
It's not that, and it's like, all right, you got your fucking cup. Get out of here, Messi.
Well, you
Whatever.
have Mason. You clearly have not. You clearly do not remember when Albert Pujols and Yadier Molina went out in that fashion in 2022 against the
I was
Phillies.
gonna say.
That was when Albert Pujols and Yadier Molina went out the way that they did in 2022. That was pretty brutal. But now you're kind of
The
rooting
Cardinals
for
won
that.
the World Series in 22.
No.
He's trying to fuck with you right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. No, for me, honestly, out of the three, I'd probably say England as well. I'm not gonna lie, because that is an attractive thing. I do like that story with it too.
I'm okay with England. I actually like.
Yeah.
I didn't think Spain was going to make it, so I was actually hoping England would beat France. But
Well, usually, like my way of thinking about choosing this stuff is, and I do this mainly with like a lot of sports, is like I just go by who's the team near the finals that's had the longest wait to win it, because then I'm like, all right, that makes sense. I can support that.
well, Messi hasn't won a championship in 70 years,
Oh, okay.
so you'll probably want him. Like, I don't think he's ever won like an MLS Cup or anything ever.
Man, it's gonna be crazy when he signs with City SC.
For me though, I think I'm gonna go with Spain as the team I
Spain?
want to see win. Yeah, because just like their ride to where they're at now. I
Messi
think
knows
it's
how to
more-
ride.
we have the statue to prove it.
Yeah, I think I would like to see them win, but especially if it's against Argentina. But I mean, if
Does
it's- I
anyone
think
want
that-
Argentina? Does anyone want Argentina?
I don't
No,
think so.
Nah.
If France was still in it, would they be your last one out of the four that you would want to win? Right?
Nah, I think I like France.
No, but like, would Argentina be the last one out of the final four you would want to?
Oh
win?
yes, 100%.
I think
Yeah.
so too. The more I'm looking at it.
So I'm saying you guys are hanging on the side of my boat where it's like I don't need to fucking see this Argentina.
Have you
shit.
seen your
But
butt?
I think your reasoning was wrong. I think that was why.
My reasoning's wrong because I don't want to see like the most obvious fucking outcome.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
No, I would not be excited. I would not be excited if Messi wins and then all the broadcasters can talk about it is like it would may be his final World Cup, Lionel Messi. Like I don't give a fuck. Jesus Christ! I'll see you in 4 years, Messi.
Well, we'll
Oh, that's
see.
awesome.
It might be it. 41? I think is going to be the next time he's eligible,
Jesus.
which is nuts. And then Ronaldo, he's going to be 45, and I've heard
Oh my god.
murmurings he's going to try, and it's like, dude, stop, please stop. You are too old. But it's going to be in Portugal, Morocco, and Spain next time, which is probably the reason he's pushing for it. But he's just way too old. He's past it already, and he's kind of dragging the team down with him. They need some new young blood in Portugal to progress, or otherwise they'll sink again. So, I don't
Well, to
know.
really date this conversation and whatnot, Phil, what's your guess on the score for tomorrow?
Ooh, I think it's going to be England 1, Argentina 0.
Oh, okay.
So they've been kind of struggling, low-key, with Cape Verde, Egypt. They've kind of scraped by. I think their luck can only go so much. So we'll see, though. What about you guys? What do you think?
I would give a
England
prediction, but I have
2-0.
no idea. But
I got England 1, Argentina 2.
Ooh.
He's basically gonna play villain with it.
No, because I,
I think-
did stupid ass leagues. There's too much money in Messi winning.
That's true.
I think it's gonna be England 2, Argentina 1.
So 3
Right,
England's
Will.
wins and
I
1
hope you guys are right.
Argentina. Yeah, fingers crossed. It'd
I'm
be
always right. I
cool.
don't know what you're talking about. I've never had a wrong take. I've always been right on the money, and everyone should follow what I say.
Well, Phil, if since you're gonna become famous after this episode, now that
Yeah.
you're like our honorary soccer guy, because like I kind of know what I'm talking about sometimes, but these other two are like two lost ducks. You'll now be the soccer guy of St. Louis. Where are you
yeah.
going to be watching the game on Sunday? In case people want to come up and buy you a beer.
Definitely Amsterdam Tavern, best place in St. Louis. I always say it's my church. I'm not a religious man, but I'm there every weekend. So freaking love it there. And they'll have the street closed off. So for, I guess, I'm not sure when this episode comes out, but whoever is interested, just get there a little early and you'll be on the street or you'll be inside. Super cool place, super unique.
Come with
and
better chance.
Yes, that
Yeah,
too.
bring some American chants.
But yeah,
Even though America's not in it.
Yeah, even though we're not in it, go ahead and chant.
Well, we'll be
why not?
obnoxious like Philly is. This will be a good segue, but I'm just starting it up now. We'll be
Yeah.
obnoxious like Philly. What time's the game on Sunday? Do you know?
I think it's
I
2
bel-
p.m.
Yeah, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So just get there early, wear some sunscreen, and get ready to party.
Right on. Yeah,
Yeah.
Phil, we're so happy to have you on this episode because you really we needed to represent the World Cup, and what a time to do it in the semifinals. So
Oh yeah.
And here's a note. Let's say like future things whenever City gets going off again, and we need some insight. You're getting the call, pal. We're calling you up.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Also, City play on Thursday too for whoever. I think tickets were like $35 last time I checked, so not too bad. So, yeah,
nice. I didn't know that. Yeah, that was actually really useful.
I'll be back soon.
City or City 2?
City. They play Kansas City actually, so that's
Oh,
big
yeah, 'cause that's
rivalry
the-
game.
They're starting soon, right?
Yeah, they start on Thursday again.
Yeah,
So,
they're ready to
Okay.
hit the ground running, especially
Oh, yeah.
now that America's out, which I figured they knew that we were going to get knocked out. But
Yeah.
yeah, MLS can keep going now. But
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Phil, thanks for giving us your time.
Yeah.
And we'll
Yeah, thank
definitely
you.
be watching some soccer with you and partying with you too.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you for having me. And yeah, peace out. Have a good night.
Thanks,
See you,
Phil.
man.
Cool.
So,
What
as we were saying,
up, gang? I was part of
here, someone kicked Phil out of here.
Okay.
I just realized it's a good mood.
That's funny.